Okay, let's move on to our second half now then, shall we? We're gonna be having JP versus Mai. It's gonna be Professor against Opera Singer. I don't think it works well, but you're just really gonna have to see how it goes. But anyways, it's gonna be Professor, Mercenary, Female Dancer, and of course the Acrobat here against our Opera Singer, spawning by where Tran spawns, which does seem like it's quite fair. But for now, it's still pretty hard it's going to be really hard for Molly to be able to do much, honestly speaking. It is going to be pretty hard for Molly to be able to do much right now. Simply because of the fact that I feel like, no, actually, no, Molly can probably cook here. You can cook the Professor, that's 100% for sure. But like, I guess on that side note too, since Professor slows down the Opera Singer's attack animation, maybe Professor can get a lot of pallet stuns. Maybe the Professor pick here is just so you can get pallet stuns on Opera Singer, but I don't know about that. I really don't know about that as well. So there's gonna be a lot of things to consider right now. Professor against Opera Singer. What a great choice. What a great choice, they may say. Anyways, let's move on towards the game right now. It is going to be JP Molly F coming out as Opera Singer. We're going to go straight towards the middle right now. Quite smooth controls here, honestly. Quite smooth controls, but seems like we're going to get rid of Female Dancer's music boxes first before anything else. Or we are going to just leave it there and go after Female Dancer instead. So Female Dancer can vault over that window and then come towards the sole music box and play a mind game with the Opera Singer. But like, I do think Opera Singer didn't make a bad choice here. Two reasons. Reason number one being the fact that you don't necessarily have to break those music boxes over there, because that's considered as a tie area. So there's nowhere else Female Dancer can go. She needs to camp around that area in order for her to utilize that music box, so that's fine. For now we are going to be okay, I see. Oh, we're gonna be able to get the okay, we did a very nice prediction right there. Shiro, a little bit unfortunate there, but it is what it is. Right now we are going to be able to get vault over the window. We didn't get the dash there, sadly. And we're back towards this area in which we can basically double ballet away. Yeah, we can double ballet away towards the next double pallet window. Ouch. Ouch indeed, eh? It's okay. We can potentially just blink in. We could just blink in. Yeah, we could just blink in. It's fine. So that's going to be a 80-second containment here by Female Dancer. As long as blink is out, that's probably all what matters here. Now, towards our hunter side, we're going to try as soon as we can. The pallet is broken. The very strong pallet there is broken, which is the good news. But Mercenary here seems like he's not going to come in with a no damage rescue, which is fine. Considering the fact that there's no items remaining here on towards Female Dancer side, it's probably the best just to sell. For now, we need to do one rescue though. We still need to do one rescue though at the end of the day, but for now it seems like it's still better to sell at the end of the day. Now that Mercy, I'm gonna wait it out. We're gonna be able to elbow pad in right here, and that's gonna be a normal rescue. Okay, Shiro here running away as far as possible here. The only thing that Female Dancer has to do here is to run towards the worst area for hunters to share in, and that is towards the dead corner on the inner side. But seems like there is a chair there. Well, it seems like Shiro doesn't want to give max presence just yet, and it seems like he is going to give max presence anyway. So there's that too. I think this is just a conflicting mind between, oh, I want to run towards the corner, but I don't want to give the hunter max presence. But even so, you're like, if he played around that area for maybe like 2 more seconds, maybe he could have achieved that. But he also didn't want to run in towards graveyard because there was a chair there. I guess. Even with that side note here, it's gonna be Namako coming in for the rescue. Namako, Professor against Opera Singer. We're just playing a lot of mind games here, and there's really nothing much to see. We're gonna be able to get the normal rescue. Fair. I don't think Namaka can do much here, so we're just gonna be aiming for Female Dancer here at the end of the day. There it goes down with a Female Dancer, and yeah, 3 cipher machines are done. It's by technicality, it's a tie game right now. With a four-man team, tie game it really isn't too hard with Opera Singer here. Tie game really is too hard. Oh, Female Dancer also didn't bring movement speed boost. They all brought flywheel, surprisingly. So they were probably expecting a Dream Witch or something. I'm more surprised that everyone brought flywheel here. But it seems like flywheel still works against Opera Singer to a certain extent. I mean, it's really just with this team comp that, you know, you're able to slow the hunter down, you're going to be able to buy time, and you're able to pull off 2 rescues. But I guess, you know, on that side note, it's good enough. I guess it is good enough. As long as it's good enough, that's all what really matters here. But Survivor side, Lim H's Cypher is the last cipher here. Merc has to elbow pad away, or we could play around here for a while before we do much, honestly. It depends. It really depends. We are gonna elbow pad right now, which is good news, and we're already starting the last cipher machine. Okay, for Mercy right here, he can probably, honestly speaking, can probably play around here for a relatively long time. You have windows, you have pallets, but I don't suggest you using your last elbow pad. I think we should save the last elbow pad and get Acrobat coming in to rescue. Acrobat has borrowed time anyway, so there's nothing for Acrobat to be worried about. But also, we used it. Oh, we used it. I would prefer if you didn't use it here, but I guess if this guarantees a 4-man endgame, it's a 4-man endgame. If it guarantees a 4-man endgame, then it's a 4-man endgame. Okay, Cypher mission is currently primed. We need Professor running towards the exit gate right now to get it ready to be opened. Mercenary, on the other hand, though, needs to rotate towards the next double pallet area. You need to be at really good pallet areas for you to be able to do much, but I guess on Mercy's side, we can't blink here. Opera Singer can definitely not blinking here. Okay. If we blink here, it's a tie game. If we blink here, it's a tie game. The moment blink came out, that's all what it mattered here. The moment blink came out, that's all what it mattered. Now, let's congratulate the tie game for game 1. Let's move on towards the second half, shall we, of game 1. Okay, let's move on towards the second half. It's going to be Tsubachi coming out from Mai. We're going to be able to see Nakamura, Kono, Yae, and Yonatai here. It's going to be Gardner, okay, Gardner, Coordinator, Acrobat, and Mercenary. At least it's not Professor, is what I was thinking. At least it's not Professor, but Professor also wasn't first choice, so I guess it is what it is there. For Tsubachi, I mean, tying, realistically speaking, game 1 is going to end up as a tie. Realistically speaking, all game 1s are going to end up as a tie. Maybe. It depends on which opera singer is better, or which survivor makes the more mistakes, but overall, it should be a tie. Overall, it should be a tie at the end of the day. But like, even with that side note here, I guess from Survivor side, it really depends too. Because, like, you want Garden to be first chase, but it seems like there's a Coordinator and an Acrobat near you. So that's not a good sign. But I mean, even with Acrobat side, Acrobat should be able to contain Opera Singer for quite a bit of time. Especially with the area heasing as well. But even so, last game wasn't the worst. Survivor did do pretty well, but that's also because of the fact that it was female dancer being chased. If it was Professor being chased, I feel like it'll be a little bit more different. But for now, let's just say that good thing about this is the fact that if Gardner can at least break chairs to slow down the chair elimination progress time. So there's also that too. Anyways, moving back on towards the game we go, we are going to be able to see Tsubachi coming out here immediately. Tsubachi, we're going to roll straight towards the double pallet area here. Acrobat rushing towards corner house, but it seems like we're going to turn towards our left hand side, and that's going to be a fireball immediately. That movement speed boost though, still does come in clutch here from time to time. We are going to be able to get a hit right over the pallet. A little bit unfortunate, didn't really play the pallet mine game there properly. And for Opera Singer, it seems like our plan here is to not destroy the pallets. Never mind, we're going to destroy the pallet, but just not the one that I expect her to destroy. There's only one pallet here remaining. There's not much for them to do. Acrobat jumping over here once again. This pallet has to be broken. No matter what happens here, this pallet has to be broken. And then it's going to be a long loop here. It's going to be a really long loop here. Seems like for Tsubachi, Blink wouldn't be used here anytime soon. Oh yeah, there's no need for Blink to be used. That's a very nice pallet stun. And if we get a second pallet down there, yeah, that's the second pallet stun. Ouch. Honestly speaking, ouch. Ugh. We have our next ball ready. We do have our next fireball ready. If Blink comes out here, that's okay. Probably should have jumped a little bit earlier that day, my friend. But you know what? At least Blink. You know what? Let's just pretend that Blink is out. Let's just pretend that Acrobat jumped the ball and force Opera Singer to blink. Right? That sounds true, right? We didn't see anything. In our minds, we're saying, okay, Acrobat jumped the ball to pull away, and the Opera Singer blinked it, just so she can catch up towards Acrobat, even though there's a fireball on the ground, so she can step on it. Okay, we'll just think that that's what's happening in our minds right now. Okay, nothing bad happened. It's just usual pro plays. Okay, we're gonna be able to teleport. We're gonna be able to elbow pad in Nakamura, our friend. Vault over the window. There is another. Okay, we're still back at Acrobat, but for Acro can rebound for really. Never mind. You have 2 pallets here to use, and you decide not to put down a single pallet. Oh, there's Tram Senpai. Tram said I was like, shame on you. I'm just passing by. I didn't see anything. Coordinator, dancing in the snow. Yaya here coming in for the rescue. Okay, Yaya is gonna be quite a decent rescuer here. It just depends on how well we do, realistically speaking. But you know, like we're gonna be able to get the back here immediately. And then for Tsubachi, I guess at the end of the day, you're just gonna get a gun in the face, and it's still gonna be a tie game. Still gonna be a tie game here. For survivors, 3-man endgame is a little bit hard. It is still a little bit hard, especially with 30 seconds remaining until blink. No, never mind, teleport. We changed the teleport already. Oh, we changed the teleport already. Never mind, forget what I said. A Cypher machine is still a bit slow, to be fair with you, but with Yaya being nearby and buying so much time with that pallet drop down, Acrobat is ready so far away, so that is good news. That is good news right here. And we do have Gardner finishing off that Cypher machine as well, so Gardner can come into rescue here. For survivors right now, all what Acrobat has to do is to run. Just run. Just run and never be seen. Just run. Just run. I mean, Kono has to do it too, but just run. Just run, please. Holy cow, just run, guys. Guys, keep it going, okay? Keep it going. 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 Okay? Okay, we're gonna play Panama games. It's okay. Merc can contain. Merc can elbow. Merc can elbow. Merc can elbow. Merc has elbow potential. Merc will go towards a corner. And we're gonna start off a new Cypher machine. Meanwhile, the other 2 are currently healing each other. Okay, that's great. I feel like Cherry Merc here will probably be a better idea. There are 2 reasons. Reason number 1 being the fact that Merc died near his Cypher machine. Reason number 2 being the fact that even if Merc gets rescued here, it has to be Gardner that comes into rescue. And you can just change targets and slug Gardner instead of Merc. I don't think slugging Merc would be the best option. I do think slugging Gardner will probably be better, simply because of the fact that she doesn't really have much to use endgame except for her bubble, her shield. Anyways, we do know where dungeon is. Acrobat spotted out where dungeon is. It's currently on graveyard. And Cypher machine wise, it seems like I want to have Mercenary use up self heal here. Mercy using it, like the thing with me saying not slugging Mercy is really because of the fact that he has too many items for him to use to contain. Because like realistically speaking, when you want to slug, you want to get them down as fast as possible. When they have items and they use up self heal, they like in this situation, elbow pad gone, bye bye. And in the next situation, elbow pad also gone, bye bye. So like, it's not fast enough. Well, it is actually pretty fast considering it's Opera Singer, but like, you're gonna be able to get that down to no problem now. But see, all survivors on the other side are currently getting healed very, very, very fast. And like, Gardner Cypher machine already at 60%. What are we worried about? Realistically speaking, nothing much. You can't just get like, you know, you can actually get Acrobat coming in to heal the Merc and Coordinator decode the Merc Cypher machine. Just because, you know, it's a little bit more safer to do so. That's the 3rd pallet stun today, I'm quite sure I've seen. There's so many new Opera Singers getting pallet stuns. This is not Geisha disguised as Opera, is it? This is not Geisha disguised as Opera, is it? This does not look like Geisha to me. This character, this design doesn't look like Geisha to me. Okay? We're gonna be able to get back. Okay, we're gonna be able to go back here immediately. Meanwhile, I don't think Acrobat should be the one that actually comes over to heal Merc. Yoneta should be able to see where... Acro, we need to move. Acro, we need to move. Acro, we need to move. We actually have to move here. If we want a 4-man endgame, we need to move right now. We're gonna TP back here for some odd reason. Okay, Mercy's currently 90% healed right now. Okay, we're currently decoding a completely new Cypher machine near Corner House. Okay, Gardner is half health. Okay, who cares? You have Acrobat at full health, and they're currently double decoding Corner House Cypher machine. Oh, this is bad. Cordy's gonna pull a football here. Okay, you know what? They're golden. They're actually really golden right now. It's a 4-man endgame right now. It is 100% a 4-man. Unless they mess up somewhere, but it's a 100% 4-man endgame right now. We're going to go over to heal the Merc right now. Merc is going to get healed. Okay, no problem at all. And all 3 Cypher machines are currently being decoded. Yeah, all 3 Cypher Machines are currently being decoded. Gardner's running very fast right now, but I think we got like a 0.5 second mini shield there. So the next shield activation will take 1.5 seconds. A little bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. Meanwhile, Mercenary will also go down here immediately. Acrobat is the only one currently at full health, and Coordinator is popping up crows left and right now. The game changed a little bit faster than I thought, but the Cypher Machine is fine, but Cordy doesn't have any items. Because Cordy doesn't have any items, I think it's an issue. You see how Merc is already crawling over there, right? Merc needs to crawl over there no matter what. There's pallets here to use, but Acrobat still does have... Well, Acrobat should have another, like, white ball somewhere. Because Acrobat decoded, like, 2 Cypher Machines by himself, I'm quite sure. He decoded at least 150%. He definitely decoded 150% somewhere along the lines, but for now, that 90% Cypher Machine needs to be decoded, and it has to be decoded by someone. It seems like we're gonna have the double survivors there decoding that Cypher. Tsubachi is gonna face the... yeah, there's a single pallet for Nakamura to use, but I guess it's not going to be enough for now. So it's still a tie game. Okay, after such a long game, it's still a tie game. Fair enough. Fair enough. 60 seconds remaining until TP is ready. Merc is still at the corner right now, but if you're really gonna go after Merc, that's probably not the best plan. Yeah, probably not the best plan right now. Okay, so we know where Yaya is. That's great. Cordy is rushing towards the Hunter's face right now. Garner is also nearby, and you see Merc. Merc should be at the exit gate right now. No, Merc is not at the exit gate right now. Okay, that's really bad. That is really bad. Merc actually has to go, but even if Merc gets down here, who cares? It's still a tie game because the gate is running at 70, 80, 80%. Okay, we're able to tie this after such a long game. It was supposed to be a 4-man endgame, but I guess things do happen. It is what it is. Things definitely do happen here. But let's congratulate the tie here and move on towards game 2.